Welcome back to New England Living. Up next, Michaela Johnson and Chef Joe Gatto fire up the outdoor kitchen for a lesson in cooking up the ultimate grilled pizza.
Joe Gatto is a private chef, culinary instructor, author, and host of the cutting-edge cooking show From Scratch, highlighting his adventures in food and the people behind it. With a big personality and an even bigger passion for scratch cooking, Chef Joe Gatto is quickly taking the culinary world by storm.
We're here at the Clark Sub-Zero and Wolf showroom with a chef who is sharing his love of scratch cooking with us right now, Chef Joe Gatto.
Woohoo! I'm very excited to be here, and I'm very excited to share homemade pizza.
I love pizza, and I like that you're showing us how to make it at home. I feel like it's a staple or a big takeout option for a lot of people, but we forget that we can make this.
Yeah, and this is really fun because you can order a pizza out, right? And it will probably be good, but making a pizza at home, you're sharing and making a memory, which I think is super important. So we're gonna make the cheese from scratch, which is really fun. Not something you have to do, but really fun. So we start with mozzarella curd, okay? When you're doing this, what would happen is you'd milk the cow, then you'd bring it back to the cheese shop and you'd add rennet, which separates the curd and the whey, just like the nursery rhyme, right? Curds and whey. And then this gets pressed and you end up with this, okay, which is curd.
And that does not look like the mozzarella that we're used to because that's really crumbling right now.
It's very crumbling. So to do this, to make the cheese, we need to introduce hot salted boiling water. This is like seawater salted because that's what's going to infuse it with flavor, and it's also going to change the texture. So what we're going to do is we're going to raise the temperature of the mozzarella by adding in this boiling hot water. So now I'm just going to start stirring it, and you'll see that it will immediately start to change. It looks like it's melting, but it's cooking.
Oh yeah, wow.
Right? So it starts to get glossy and it starts to be able to be pulled, which is what we're looking for. So we have to keep working it in this hot water. It's really getting to that point where we're going to start working it because you see that? See how it's already changing? Okay, so now we're really getting there. Right, I'm gonna hand it to you.
All right.
And just pull it nice and slow.
We got a good one?
That's good. That looks great.
Oh, we're just gonna keep going.
Yeah, keep going, wingspan.
Wow!
The fun of food, the fun of food.
So this really doesn't take much in terms of ingredients and materials. It seems like it'd be fun even for the whole family to get involved in this.
Super easy. You do this at a party, you're a rock star. So right here, I'm just gonna take this and I'm just gonna squeeze it. And then twist, and I get these little guys. And we're gonna use these for the pizza. So squeeze it, twist, just that easy.
So the mozzarella is all in balls right at the top, and now you have a new ingredient on the table here.
Let's welcome Joe to the table.
Hey, Joe.
Hi, Joe. He's so nice. All right, so this is pizza dough. Making pizza dough at home is so easy and it's so worthwhile. So what we don't want to do here, Michaela, is use a rolling pin.
Why is that?
Because we don't want to roll out all these bubbles and all that air in there. So doing it by hand, we're going to get those nice pockets. You can see some already, right? And then we're going to pick it up. We use our knuckles, right? We can throw it up in the air if we want at this point.
Go ahead.
You really wanted to?
Why not?
This could be a disaster. Let's see. All right, ready? Because it's so gooey. All right, ready?
Yay!
All right, so not too shabby.
Now
not too
we're
shabby.
making pizza.
So now I have this all ready. And what we have to do is we need to load this up onto a pizza peel. If you don't have a pizza peel at home, baking sheet, anything like that,
sure.
You can bake it in the oven if you want. We're gonna do it on the baking steel and the grill, so it'll be really fun. So I'm gonna take my pizza peel and I'm gonna put some flour on it. And then we're gonna take the pizza and transfer it over. So we have to shimmy it to make sure that there's flour underneath, so when we build the pizza and we launch it, that it doesn't fall all over the place.
Sure.
So now we have it here. I'm gonna put on my pizza sauce.
Now I'm guessing you made that from scratch, knowing your love of scratch cooking.
This is San Marzano's, a little Italian seasoning, salt and pepper. Really simple. The key to this guy is don't cook it. The whole idea is we want this fresh, acidic flavor on top of this crunchy crust with the gooey cheese we just made. So I shimmy it again to make sure that we don't flip it when we launch it. Now I have the grill up to 500 with the baking steel because we want this to cook really fast, 4 to 6 minutes.
Oh, wow.
We want all this to cook together and become one. Good times are coming. Good times are coming.
And after just a few minutes on the grill, our pizza is good to go.
You ready?
Let's do this.
Let's grab this bad boy. Woohoo!
Wow, that looks good.
Right? That is what I'm talking about.
So while this is cooling, I would love to hear more about your background, your passion for cooking. You love cooking from scratch.
I really do. Look, this pizza's awesome. Recipes are awesome, but food is so much deeper for me. It has such a meaning. It connects people, the history, the culture. When I share this with you, there's a lot of history in this, right? From sharing it with my kids, getting recipes from my grandmother. So that's what food's really about, and from scratch is definitely a part of it.
Well, this looks good enough to eat.
Right? This is a beast, and I'm very excited. So I want to slice this up and just let you taste it. Okay?
It's got a nice crunch as
Yeah.
you slice it.
This is right. So we want to check that bottom, right? Ooh, right? That's exactly how it should look. So with cheers and taste.
Okay.
All right, let's see how we did.
Fantastic.
Great chew. The sauce. See how bright and acidic that is? With that creamy mozz. This is what it should taste like. And we have those nice big bubbles that we're looking for. See on the side?
Yeah, definitely.
Got all this nice aeration. So yeah, happiness.
Well, this is fantastic, Joe. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
For the full recipe and for more chef segments, go to newenglandliving.tv.
Woohoo.